Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. Richard Riakporhe just beat the shit out of TKV and is the new British heavyweight champion. Now, if you guys have no idea who any of these guys are, you're in the 99% of conversation, I guess. 99% of people, you're among them, and including me. I had no idea who these guys were, but I'm really glad that I watched this fight live because oh boy, was it an amazing fight. First of all, I just want to get this clear: the referee is one of the worst boxing referees ever. Like bro, like that guy, like he rage baited me so much because he knows nothing, absolutely nothing about boxing. He stopped the fight. He took a point off of TKV for no reason at all. Like literally, like bro, this guy, he has zero experience about actually, like literally like refereeing. Anyways, enough about this guy. I don't wanna waste time on him. The fight itself, honestly, at first, I genuinely have no idea who these guys were before the fight. So like at first, obviously, just by appearance, I was really hoping that TKV would have gotten it done because like his opponent, he looked like more of a bodybuilder, let's just say, than an actual fighter. So, and like TKV also looked like a more proper heavyweight, let's just say. But like as soon as he got the he got the face bleed, like he got his, like, I guess like this part cut, I knew it was over. I knew like all right, enough enough is enough. And honestly, this just goes to show you like how shit the British title actually is compared to the actual world titles. Like bro, like this guy was your champion, TKV. Like he's shit. Like no offense to him, but he's absolutely shit. Like if you put him against anyone, you're not even in the top 5. Let's say if you put him against like Lawrence Okoli or Dave Allen, anyone, Makhmudov, they beat the shit out of him, bro. Like he's not even close. Anyways, the winner, Richard, I forgot his last name. Richard Riakporhe. My apologies, Richard Riakporhe. Right, but after the fight, I didn't like him as a personality, but after the fight, his charisma is pretty good, honestly, and also he is very humble and very respectful, and that's what I like about him. And also, he is now at first of all, he looked good, yes, but is it anywhere near world level? No, we haven't seen him get tested at all. Like his durability has not been tested, especially not in the top level. And still, we have to test him. Like I honestly, like when it comes to him fighting for a world title, yeah, get the hell out. But you hit your ass kicked, buddy. But this is 8th consecutive knockout, which is very impressive actually. And he has total of 3 heavyweight fights. So yeah, like respect. He's a good fighter, and I feel like him against Johnny Fisher will be very exciting because Johnny Fisher obviously he faced some adversity in the recent days, but still like it's actually like a really good fight. It will, like it's a really good headline. I would definitely watch, and more than anything, I'm just I'm really excited to see the future of this guy. And as far as TKV goes, yeah, I hope things end well for him, and yeah, like he should definitely continue to fight, but just not in this higher level. Nowhere near fights like, for example, like 12 rounders, like nowhere near the top, but still he has actually no. Actually, I won't end that sentence. Anyways, also Del Boy Chisora showed up. Very satisfying, amazing guy. Very beloved. I'm personally a huge fan of him. And yeah, so far the fight has been going amazing. And it's usually the fights that don't have the most name value. Is the most unknown that ends in finishes. And also another thing I forgot to mention is Richard Riakporhe's attitude of like, I don't give a shit about the sweet science. I don't give a shit about techniques and stuff. I wanna end fights quickly because I know you guys love that. That is the best attitude and mindset you can have for making fans, and I am a fan. Yeah, at this point I'm a fan. Anyways, I'm really glad I watched it, and I've decided that like since these fights, this is the first time I'm like breaking down an entire boxing card live. Like with like in this card specifically 4 fights. Usually I do that with the UFC, and in the UFC like you have a lot of time in between fights. But also another reason is because I'm watching this in TV and not in PC, so like I can't upload the videos and at the same time like while it's been uploading at the same time be like watch the fights. That's why I'll upload all 4 of these videos after the Fury fight, and I hope you're good with that. And even though you won't listen to this now, but 2 hours later, I guess, still I hope you guys enjoyed the fights, and let's see, like I don't know, I Conor Ben won by decision, Tyson Fury won by knockout. My prediction. Anyway, that's what's happening, guys. You guys, what you guys think? Inshallah, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.